Hey guys, it's Rachel Youngson here from useplr.com and wholefoodplr.com. Today we are wrapping up our blog series on PLR articles and how to use them. Basically, we went into all these great things about how to repurpose those PLR articles and turn them into something brand new. This stuff goes well beyond just changing a few words and going about your day. So we're going to do a quick recap here so that you can get a feel for everything that we've covered so far. Now, just so you know, when we started, what we wanted to do was we wanted to find ways that you could use PLR articles to grow your business. And again, these are ways that come after you rewrite the PLR articles and you throw them out there as blog posts or as however you feel like you know, ezine or whatever article sites that they're using now or whatever you initially start out with. This is what you do after that. These are additional ways that you can use those exact same PLR articles, and people will look at them and say, oh, wait, that's kind of like what she said before, but that's not exactly what she said before, and they'll think that it's literally brand new content, even though it's from the same PLR article. It's, you know, that's a key to making all of this stuff work for you while giving you less of a headache. So just to do a little bit of recap on what we've already covered so far. What we started out with was, of course, the easiest thing to do, which is to turn your PLR articles into a report. We basically talked about how you're going to rewrite those articles. We talked a little bit about the, what is it called? The PLR formula, PLR rewriting formula by my friend Erin. I really, really, really recommend this. We talked about some places where you could pick up some free PLR so that you could start your PLR journey. And you could, of course, use that free PLR with all of this fun stuff that we're going over. We talked about the things that you want to have in your report. This is all really important stuff. And things that you should look for, ways to grab important information out of those PLR articles. And of course, we went over the basics of how to make those articles seem like your own and how to spruce it up, different tips on that. And of course, we have walkthroughs of everything over here at Use PLR. And then the next thing that we decided to go into was turning those PLR articles into videos. Of course, video marketing is really huge, and it's a totally different and unique way to reach your people. So if you've done a blog post, let's say, and then you merge those blog posts into a report, well, you know, when you go to make a video, your video is going to have different things just by nature of the way that you speak. Like, for instance, I wrote this blog post, and here I am talking to you on a video, and it sounds nothing like the blog post because, you know, it's just different. Same content, but it's worded differently. It's phrased differently. I'm throwing different things in there as I think about it. I mean, it's, you know, it's same basic content, but it's unique. So when you turn those articles into videos, these are just some quick things that you can grab to make those videos a little bit easier. We also talk about some programs that help to make your life creating videos just a little bit easier. And of course, we've got our walkthrough and some recommendations for you, basically ways to get started quickly. Of course, we've got some free tips on getting comfortable with video. And of course, we've got some vlogging stuff, which is great because vlogging is a super great way to connect with your people. And then we went into turning your PLR articles into a podcast. Why is this so great? Because if you've made a video, then a podcast is the next logical step. It's another way to reach your people. It's another easy way to repurpose that content and get on with your life. And the best thing about a podcast is you can always expand on whatever you talked about in your video for your podcast. So we've got here a few examples of when people listen to podcasts. They basically listen to it when they've got other things to do, but they want to keep their mind occupied. So that could be like at the gym, when they're driving, when they're cooking. For some people, it's when they get ready for the day. So then we talk about different things that you can do with your PLR articles in your podcast. You can repurpose those articles into questions for your podcast guests, pull out interesting facts, things that maybe not everybody knows, and use that for your show notes or throw that out in your podcast. And of course, topic ideas that you can expand on, put your own point of view in, and all that good stuff. We've got a walkthrough for you, of course. And then here, Connie, my friend, she's my business coach. I love Connie. I just have to tell you, my whole life changed when I started working with Connie. She introduced me to Adrian, and the two of them have really just transformed my entire business. I love them both so much. So anyway, Connie has a really simple podcasting where she teaches you how to podcast. I'm actually going through that course right now so that we can start a podcast over here. And then we have Alice Seba, a great, awesome lady. We have some podcast templates from her. And of course, we go over other ways that you can use your PLR here over at useplr.com. So once we've done all of that, then the last thing that we talked about was turning that PLR in those PLR articles into an email series. This is another thing that is super important because once somebody goes into your follow-up email funnel, then you could be doing anything and they're still getting those emails that you scheduled and they're getting talked to in the way that you want them to be talked to. For instance, I want you to learn this free thing and this free thing, and then I'm going to throw this thing that's the next day that is just that is a complement to those free things. You know, you just dictate how that funnel works, and this is using your articles is a great way to get quick content to put into that follow-up series. So we talked basically a little bit about how important it is to connect with your people and how having a strong email presence will really help them to feel connected to you, especially when you give them lots of great free content and free stuff. And the best way to do that is to use free PLR or to use your PLR articles just to check in with them and talk to them in between the things that will actually bring money back into your business. So here are some fun things that you can do when you add your articles to follow-up series. Make it into a challenge, which I think is great. How-to checklist. Everybody loves checklists. And of course, a giveaway for your list members, which is another great thing because it makes them feel like extremely special. We also go through a walkthrough here for you. I use Aweber as my primary email source, and because of that, I go through a walkthrough of how you can create a follow-up email series in Aweber. Because don't look at that. We're getting ready to change that up. Because that's what I use and that's what I feel comfortable with. So that's why it's super important for me to show that to you. You're going to learn how to try Aweber for free with our special link. Use PLR to boost your mailing list. We've got a reference over here. And if you're looking for list building content, well, hey, we've got something there for you too. So no matter what you want to do with your email series, we've got you covered. Again, this is all part of our series on how to turn PLR articles into ways to grow your business. I am Rachel Youngson from useplr.com and wholefoodplr.com. If you have any questions, please head on over to our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/useplr, and let us know. If you need me, I'm always here. Thanks, guys.